What is going on, all my Poke people? Master Kobra here, and this is a video that I have to make. I was planning on making it, but I kind of was holding off till I got my thoughts collected and together. And then WakeRunCollapse made a video that two of my friends sent to me that I had to watch, and I want to discuss that and give my own story. So basically, WakeRunCollapse put out this video. And I'll link it in the description down below. Kind of bringing up a big issue in why the Pokemon TCG community isn't really a community anymore. It's a race. It's an all-out race. It's every man for himself or herself. Sorry, I just want to say what I want to say correctly as I can. And basically, in a nutshell, he just talks about how giveaways have become a normal thing, and how, they help channels, but they help a few channels, but in reality, they're hurting everybody else. Like the people that make the best content that don't do a lot of giveaways are dropping in subs, are dropping in views, because these people who decide to do giveaways like every day, every other week, every week, they're getting all the views, they're getting all the subscribers, and it's rather sickening, honestly, because that's not what Pokemon's about. That's not what the Pokemon TCG is about. And it's funny, all the people that talk about how strong this community is and their community, it's like they don't, like, all their community is people who want free stuff. Like, not all, but in my opinion, a lot of it. And giveaways isn't the main issue, but WakeRun's talking about it. And most of this I'm giving my own opinion on. I'm just giving you the quick gist of what he's saying, and then I'm gonna say what I want to say. Like I know Leanheart does giveaways a lot. I know Laughing Pikachu does giveaways a lot. And I know there's a lot of people out there who are having issues with people who are in this community. And I say community because it's not a community anymore, really. I mean, if you really think about it, the people who run this community are saying this is a community, and all they're in it for is the subs and the views. That's all they care about. Don't let their facade fool you. And no, I'm not talking about the move in the games. I'm talking about a real facade that a lot of these people are putting on just to keep you interested in them. And the giveaways, in my opinion, a lot of times are things that they hide behind. So it's like, oh, this person does giveaways all the time, they can't possibly be a bad person. Not true. I know that there have been a lot of people I've encountered that have been horrible to people, and yet can act a different way to fool to fool the people on YouTube who watch them and get away with it. Look, basically, I'm not one for confrontation, so I'm not usually one to make a video like this, but I'm just having a hard time seeing some of my good friends, one of them my best friend, their channels falling off the block because they're not doing the norm. They're not like everybody else. They're actually staying true to their guns and not being complete sellouts like the rest of the Poketubers out there. In my opinion, at this point, you're either a giveaway Poketuber or you are a regular Poketuber. This is who I strive to be. This is who I cannot stand. I did a giveaway for 250 subscribers to reward my fan base, my subscriber base, for being subbed to me, for watching all my videos. I know for a fact that the subscribers that have been with me the longest didn't win. but it was the opportunity for them to be rewarded. Giveaways aren't a horrible thing. If a giveaway is coming from your heart and you're truly saying, yeah, I want to reward these people with something, even if it's just one person winning a booster box. If you can afford a booster box and truly you want to reward your fan base, then by all means do it. Just do it out of the right place. And I understand you saying, you know, I want them subbed to the channel, because I did the same thing, because I want to make sure you are a subscriber, because this is a subscriber giveaway. So that I don't have an issue with. I have issues with these people doing giveaways all the time to continue growing and to hide. That's my issue. And I'm just going to end that giveaway part there, because I could just ramble on and not make total sense to you guys, but make total sense to me. So I'm just going to end that there. That's my response to WakeRunCollapse. And what he wants us to do, all PokeTubers, for the month of September, do not say anything about giveaways at all. I know I'll be one of them. It's easy for me. I don't do giveaways ever. This is only my second giveaway that I did. So link to his video will be in the description down below. Go watch it, please. I know his voice is a lot stronger than mine, considering he has about 17,000, I think, subscribers, and I have about 379, 80, something like that. 279 or 80, sorry, not 300. We're not there yet. So I know his voice will be more impactful. And this video is going to go a little while longer, so I'm not going to have this monetized. I don't want this, and I know people pointed out, just saying, oh my god, he's so good. No, I just don't want any complete flack in that regard, because I know I'm going to have a lot of disagreements with people over what I'm going to say. I think there's a real issue with people dancing around the issues. And the names I named in the giveaway part are the people that I follow. I have followed closely. My friends follow them. They keep me up to date on what they're doing, just so we can have discussions about it. You know, so there's not one person that's to blame here. It's a lot of people. Those people in particular are people I have issues with, so I named them. I have an issue with people complaining all the time about how this is no longer a community. They will point out an issue, but what they won't do is point out the problem, the person behind the issues. And a lot of times you can see, and clear as day, know who they're talking about, but they're not trying to cause drama. They don't want to get all this hate. Now, I feel that's a coward's way out. It's like, you know, you're acting all tough by calling it out, but then you're not really calling anybody out because you're too afraid to, because you don't want to be affected by it. So in the end, aren't you just as selfish as them, as the people, let's say, you're calling selfish? I mean, if you know, if you want results, you got to point out the issues, like, or people you have issues with. Or if you don't want this public, don't say anything at all. Talk to the person privately. Have an intelligent, intellectual conversation with them and be reasonable with them. Now, some people you talk to aren't going to be so reasonable. And quite frankly, the people who are complaining aren't really reasonable sometimes. Like, you know, so it's honestly like the Pokemon community is slowly becoming like Republicans and Democrats, the left and the right. Honestly, there's so much politics now. It's freaking absurd. And I hate politics. I hate where this world is going. And Pokemon is the one aspect of my life where I shouldn't have to worry about that stuff, or have to listen to that stuff, or have to deal with that stuff. But quite frankly, as the months go by, it happens. And the bigger these people are, you know, I feel like some of my friends, and I know they deal with a lot more than I am because they have a lot more worry than I do with as far as a YouTube channel goes. But as far as Pokemon in general goes, I have enormous issues with a lot of you people. Like, I'm not on anybody's side. Everybody's got their flaws in this community or in this community. I do too. I mean, I don't upload enough for my subscribers to even should want to watch my videos. I mean, I feel awful that I go months sometimes at a time without uploading, but sometimes it's just what life calls for, you know. So, but, you know, so I don't want to seem like I'm holier than thou or I'm perfect or none of that crap, because I'm not. If you knew me as a person, believe me, I'm not. But I just get so angry seeing the one community that I truly love, that I truly have loved being a part of since I was a little kid, just be dicked over by these people who see this as a business rather than a love, rather than a passion, a hobby. You know, Pokemon's where I've met some of my, actually, have met my two best friends, honestly. So, you know, I mean, hold on, there's a mosquito on my leg because there's a mosquito on my leg. So I'm going to point out the one person I have an issue with right now, and that's on Twitter. His name's Jesse, also known as a bit oddish or water and grass or whatever his name is now. He has been putting out all of his issues he has on Twitter. But then he goes off and says the same thing. I'm not going to name any names. But, like, he had an issue with Darium making fun of how slow some people open packs because he opens packs as quickly as he possibly can. And which, you know, I understand why he's upset. When I first saw Darium's video, I was like, oh, that's kind of rude. But, like, at the same time, I mean, it's whatever. Like, personally, I just kind of throw off to the side what Darium says because, in my opinion, Darium's just trying to troll. So he's not really worth it. And if he's legitimately making fun of people who open packs slowly and look through every card, dude, that's on you, man. I mean, that just proves that you don't really love Pokemon. And you really couldn't prove to me that you really do love Pokemon. You could have all the cards in the world. You could have all the plushies, all the shirts, all the games, whatever. But as of your TCG channels, you are solely focused on profiting. That's all in my eyes, that you seem to be focused on. But back to Jesse. Jesse, honestly, if you have issues with people, like I said, talk to them privately or just call them out. You know, I was told not to do a video like this to start drama because this is basically senseless and this isn't going to start a change. You know, if this doesn't change anybody, whatever, that's fine. That's on you. You guys got to live with yourselves at the end of the night. At the end of the day, I know I'm clean. I know I'm being honest. I know that I'm okay when I try and go to sleep at night. Pokemon's not a worry of mine because I'm doing what I want to do, you know. And I'm not going out of my way to offend people, to make people upset. But, you know, this is just my opinion. And quite frankly, I have every right to voice this opinion. I don't care if this starts drama. I really, really don't. If this starts drama, that just proves that how much like leftist, rightist we've become, because one side says one thing to the other, they get offended, they get upset, vice versa. So what I'm calling for is everybody in the community just to stop making Pokemon a profit. This isn't a profit. This is supposed to be a hobby, a love, a place where you find friendships that last a lifetime. If that's anything that Worlds showed me while watching it all these people sharing their stories, I don't know what is. Those are the people I want to be friends with at this point. I don't want to be friends with any of these people, you people anymore, honestly. You know, it's just frustrating that I see this what should be a loving community becoming a hateful, jealous community. And it's not and just to let you know, it's not every single person in the community, but there's quite a lot of you out there. I don't know, guys. I'm just frustrated, and when I'm frustrated, I just spew out thoughts. So I hope something made sense to you guys. I'm sorry this went so long. It's just frustrating, you know? So thank you guys so much for watching. Please share this video. Check out WakeRunCollapse's video. We're just sick and tired of everything. So, you know, if this catches one person's eye and they're like, dang, you know, maybe I should reconsider how I'm doing this, then that's great. If not, then that's on you guys. I washed my hands clean of the situation. You know, from this point on, you know, if you're like that, then I want nothing to do with you. So it's just gonna ruin my experience, because Pokemon might not last forever, guys. So enjoy it while you can, but I don't know. I'm just tired, guys. Just so tired of everything everywhere. So thank you guys for hearing me out. Master Kobra signing off.